How cool is this place? Holy crap, look at this view. And the canyon below is deep. I hear the water. It's going to rain, snow tonight in High Canyon country. So that's going to be interesting.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know if you can see it in the video. I think you can. It's sleeting again. Oh, another note. I forgot my spoon again. So no dinner.
Emotional damage.
I started this trip by backpacking the Under the Rim Trail. It is a 23-mile point-to-point trail starting at Rainbow Point in the south to Bryce Point in the north with almost 5,000 feet of elevation gain. It is by far the longest trail in the park. While Bryce does offer park buses, the park buses do not go down to Rainbow Point. Unless you have two cars, you must secure a private shuttle company. I hired Bryce Canyon Scenic Tours. For $32, they picked me up at the visitor center and drove me down to Rainbow Point Trailhead where I started my backpack. This is Bryce's premier backpacking route that follows the foot of the Pink Cliffs through the southern reaches of the park. The hoodoos and cliffs along this trail are less spectacular than those in the heavily traveled northern reaches of the park, but you could experience solitude on this trail, which is a rarity. To backpack this trail, a backcountry permit and a bear canister are required. The bear canister is provided by the visitor center.
Under the Rim Trail. Bryce. 23 miles. Let's get it. Excited. They're calling for snow tonight and thunderstorms. And high lows in the mid 20s to low 20s. So, yeah. This is going to be a lot of fun. 22.9 miles, 5,500 feet of elevation gain. Here. And I am camping somewhere in here, I think. And then finishing up there. So, my shuttle driver said there was a control burn in this area that got out of control with some 50-mile-per-hour gusts. So I'm wondering, he mentioned it further back. You can definitely see here too a lot of evidence of burn damage. It feels like it's pretty recent. It in terms of years, not decades. So yeah. Anyways, over now. And so yeah, it's going to rain, snow tonight in High Canyonland country. So that's going to be interesting.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
They have afternoon thunderstorms with lows getting down to the 20s. So I definitely want to set up and be in my sleeping bag before any of that nonsense starts. As you can tell, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. Still feels good right now. Crazy to think it's going to get that low. But just look at where I am. God, being retired is amazing. All right, over now. So they say there's a decent amount of bears in Bryce. Not a lot, but they're not rare. And initially I thought, how? It's a canyon. But looking at this plateau after the canyons, I can see it now. There's a lot of trees. And yeah, another thing I noticed is when you compare it to Arches and Canyonlands and Capitol Reef, you definitely feel like you're somewhere new and different. You still have the red rocks, absolutely. You're still on the Colorado Plateau, that's true. But you're higher elevation than any of those two places. And it feels like you have different ecological zones. You definitely see some different types of trees, some fir, spruce. Almost gives you quite like a subalpine feel, but not quite. You're above tree line a lot of the time. And yeah, whether it's this place gets more water or this place is higher elevation so it doesn't get as hot, definitely feels like you're in a different place. Or a combination of both. Who knows what the actual reason is? That's just my speculation. But you definitely feel like you're in a different place compared to the other 3 national parks I've done in Utah. about 4.5 miles. We'll do another half mile and take a little break. I've been doing about a 2.4 mile per hour pace. It's just not gets too bad for all the stopping and pictures and video I've been taking and just enjoying the trail. But I think it's time for a meal. Well, not a meal, but a snack, break, and some water. Because I'm starting to get parched. Because it's so cold, I don't feel like I need water. But I definitely do. So half a mile, break time. Not going a lot, guys. That 11 point something miles left me tired. You know, it might also be the fact that I've been up since, I don't know, 8 o'clock my time. So I've been up for 36 hours. Yep. 36 hours with virtually no sleep. I was thinking about bringing a Tylenol PM to sleep well tonight, but if I can't sleep well after 36 hours of no sleep and almost 12 miles of hiking where I feel beat up, I got bigger problems. So yeah, today, day one, was hard but beautiful. My first day hiking usually is not the best. I'm not the strongest. So yeah, I think I'm going to bed right now. 4 p.m. local time, 6 p.m. my time. I don't care about a sunset. I got bigger fish to fry. Oh, another note, I forgot my spoon again. So no dinner.
Emotional, damn it!
Successful first day. So tomorrow I got 11-12 miles hike out of here.
And tell you this one. Yeah. Shanice.
Yeah?
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat. Yappa, 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 yappa. Shut it, please.
Anyways, day one was good. I'm out of here. Good morning from day two at Bryce Canyon National Park. I camped out at Swamp Campground. And it was a really nice, quiet campground at about 8,000 feet of elevation. I was so tired from not sleeping and all the hiking that I kind of just went to bed. This morning, it rained. It did not snow, as you can see. I was not lucky enough to get covered with snow, but it did rain last night. So my gear, my tent's kind of wet. But everything else is dry, so that's all that matters. And it was sleeting this morning, just a little while ago. Which is crazy because I'm still in shorts and a t-shirt. So it can't be that cold. But yeah, looks like a really foggy, gloomy day. Probably off and on rain throughout the day, I'm guessing. But I have 12-ish miles to do. 12 onwards. Holy crap, look at this view. That canyon below is deep. I hear the water. And recently there were 2 deaths here. I don't know if that's the exact spot, but Bryce, by going too close to a canyon. So you could go down there, but I think I'm gonna be wise this time. One of the few times I'm wise, and just take the view from here. Oh, my campground was up there somewhere. Cool. Beautiful spot. I don't know if you can see it in the video. I think you can. It's sleeting again. And I prefer sleet to rain. Let it sleet. It stings a little bit since I don't have a jacket on, but rain will stick to you a lot more than sleet does. I imagine it's going to be like this most of the day. Well, it seems like we're done with the rain and the sleet, and the sun's out, breaking through some pretty dense clouds still. So yeah, fun times. I imagine it's gonna start getting hotter, which is not something I'm looking forward to. I much like the cold. All right. Rim trail. So I've come about 2.7-ish. A little more, and under the rim trail continues this way, about 4.2 to Yellow Creek campsite. I'll probably have my first break in a mile or two, is my guess, around the 5-mile marker. It'll be about a little over 2 hours of hiking. Sounds like a good place to get some water, drink some water, because it's already on a climb, I was already sweating. So yeah, get some water, get a little bit of weight off my back too. Won't complain about that. And just find a nice little view and enjoy it. Wow. Just wow. This place is crazy. Looks like a little bit of rain is back, but then you still have blue skies, so hopefully it's quickly passing. See, a little bit of blue skies. Gets darker and darker and darker. Oh well.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
By my math, I'm probably 5 to 6 miles from the end of the trail. And then, since everything's about to die, my phone's on 5%. My GoPro's on maybe 25. I'll probably take the shuttle back to my car, charge my phone a little bit, and then come back and do the rim trail. That's gonna be the plan. Alright, over and out. This is Hat Top. You have harder rock on top of softer sedimentary rock. So the harder rock doesn't erode, so everything around the hard rock erodes, but these little spires or hoodoos. God, it's beautiful.